Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. MGK Mondays, baby. Shout out to Candace for the recommendation. We're about to hop into the return. I did find something labeled official music video, although it was not on MGK's page, so we're going to hop into it. We'll see if this really is the official music video. In the comments for last week, I was requested to go and share some of my stories, since you guys have been sharing so many with ours. And I'm cool with that, but I'm gonna let you know mine's a lot more toxic. And but I'm gonna keep it unfiltered. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, right? So I already talked to you guys about how in my early 20s, Joe Budden's music saved my life. The Ordinary Love Shit Part 1 through 4, all of my emotional stuff, my family stuff that I share with you guys, none of that ever bothered me. Honest to God, I never cared about not having a dad, mom being a drug addict, all that dumb shit never bothered me, right? I'm always someone who has been in toxic relationships, and my personal relationships have deteriorated and destroyed my mental health over and over and over and over again, and that's just who I am as a person. I come to accept that. But since I already talked about the Joe Budden stuff, I'm going to take it even further back, alright? So my best friend in the world, Bill Huffnagel, rest in peace, he's no longer with us, but he introduced me when I was 14 years old. He introduced me to this girl, Kim, and I ended up smashing at a young age at 14 years old. She was older than me by a few years, in his bathtub, in the shower, and I was smitten. You know, when you're young and you get that, she was gorgeous, and I was I don't know, she was way out of my league, and I fell instantly. Turns out she smashed 2 other dudes that week, and she was just in one of her explorative young hoe phases, and I'm over here planning out wedding ring sizes and shit like that. It was bad. So he breaks the news to me, and he tells me what it is. I go into a 6-month depression. I was literally just hung up on this chick who probably never even thought about me again after that. I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm cool. And then Eminem's Kim came out. So yeah. So I was listening to Eminem's Kim because the name matched up, and I developed a very, very, very toxic coping method of listening to angry, emotional music to deal with my woes, right? So y'all have this music where he's writing these beautiful pieces, and it's positive, and he is he talks about a lot of positivity for body images. He talks about a bunch of positivity for recovering from addiction and all this shit. My coping mechanism was listening to this guy go on a 6-minute song about killing his ex, and I just defined a lot of who I am as a person. So if you're wondering why I'm that fucked up, there's a good chance that's the root of it. But that's my story I wanted to share with y'all. Go ahead, run the gauntlet for me. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy there, so y'all get these every week. Hopefully, you're taking this opportunity to step outside of just MGK and check some of my other artists out that I cover. That's really what I want my channel to be. I want to be able to get people who don't listen to MGK, and I want to give them a reason to listen to MGK. If you're an MGK fan, I want to get you to step outside of your box. Go listen to some of these artists from South Africa I've been covering. Their music is fucking incredible. So I want to start bridging the gap in genres and stuff like that. But for now, let's hop into Machine Gun Kelly, The Return. Also, I think I didn't have the sound set up last time we did the MGK Mondays, so everything is coming through the headphones now. I'm going to get a lot louder vibe, a lot louder feel for everything. I'm slowly trying to upgrade the channel. I'm trying to get this to be as professional as possible, and this was the next step. So let's hop into it. Shout out to y'all. Oh, also, all of my MGK reactions I put into a playlist for you guys. So if you are only interested in the MGK stuff, I understand. If there's any of them that I missed, because I do have a lot of videos up, if there's a video that I've covered on MGK Monday, or just any of the other MGK videos that I may have done, like the acoustics for Bloody Valentine or anything like that, let me know, and I will add it to the playlist. I think I got all of them, but if I didn't, I will add them to it. And as I record these videos, all of them going forward will pop up in that playlist as well. Cool. All right, let's do it.
And they say they know me. Fuck out of here. Only God knows what I've been through, man. So if you want to talk.
All right, right off the bat, you kind of get the vibe for what's going on here, right? So this looks, I don't know that this is fan made. He may have done like a project maybe, where he's like, hey, if you guys want to be in the video, record yourself rapping the song or singing the song, and I'll use. So if this is gonna be just an entire, yeah, this looks like this is made up entirely of his fans. That's fucking dope. All right. I see y'all. We in here.
Knows what I've been through, man. So if you wanna talk, get your facts straight first. And if you really wanna know, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked in the shoes of a giant, or had to fill the position of a boss before you were even the client? It's no wonder growing up under the roof of a tyrant that I would be the poster boy for defiance. Now I'm the voice of the
Let's go. First of all, I think the key of what is happening here is he is showing a huge diversity among his fan base. I think what you're supposed to be taking away from this is that it doesn't matter if you're white, black, what race you are, what sex you are. This looks like we're going to have a little bit of everybody in here. That's super dope.
Reaping the client. It's no wonder growing up under the roof of a tyrant that I would be the poster boy for defiance. Now I'm the voice of the silence. Fuck being quiet. I've seen 20 years worth of violence. I'm tired. It's a burden for me to open my eyelids. Not enough.
Oh, the imagery. Let's go. It's a burden for me to open my eyelids. He's talking like this mental health issue that keeps coming up that he hits on. You know how many people are going to relate to that? You know how many people who are dealing with depression, how many people are dealing with whatever, to where just getting out of bed, just waking up seems like such a burden? He's so good. Like, this is why I don't like his punchlines as much, because he's so good with the imagery and he's so good with these types of bars. Like, it's so hard not to just put him on a different level with this shit, man.
It's a burden for me to open my eyelids. Not an undercover cop, but it's safe to say that I'm wired. I can't even get a grip on my life of pliers. I'm fucked up in the head. Close my eyes cause I see demons round my bed. So depressed, open them up, hoping I'm dead. Thought the fame would make it better, but it only fucked me over. Never used to touch a bottle, now I'm hardly ever sober. People wanna be my friend, but where the fuck were y'all when I was 10? 11 and 12 getting bullied and beat up in the gym.
Alright, he's doing a really good job now with connecting the audience, like, with the idea of I have the idea in my head. So basically, with the understanding of mental health, and with the understanding of what a lot of people are going through, especially because there's probably a shit ton of people who are like artists of some sort that look up to him, and he doesn't want to give off the idea that you need to make it to feel better. Like, that is a very important message that when he said like going up and blowing up and making it like only made things worse, what he's doing is he is now changing the way that his fans look and interpret fame, so that they don't think that the only way they're going to get over the demons that they have is by being successful, is by, you know what I mean, is by making it big. That's super important. The other thing is, he just said, like, where were you when I was 10? He's also now relating to a wide range of audience, in that, like, you don't have to be 30 years old and famous musician to be going through shit. I was going through this at 10 years old, right? Before the fame, before I was a musician, before I did all of this. Like, yeah, we're here for this. We're here for this.
People wanna be my friend, but where the fuck were y'all when I was 10? 11 and 12 getting bullied and beat up in the gym. I couldn't never get a girl, now all of a sudden I'm the man. Students try to get back cool with me again, fuck them all. Because guess where they gon' be when my record stop playing? Gone with the wind, off in the record shop saying the Kels fell off. I knew it would happen. Stop hating, cause a month ago you was all over my jock saying that I'm that motherfucker. But now I'm whack, motherfucker. Opinions change, but you cannot change facts, motherfucker.
Let's go.
If you want bullet points, then call me a gat, motherfucker. I'll lay my whole life out like a mat, motherfucker. Man,
he said, if you want bullet points, call me a gat, motherfucker. Yo. Let's go.
Bullet points and call me a gat, motherfucker. I'll lay my whole life out like a mat, motherfucker. Man, I've experienced some things that would stop you from meeting. My schizophrenic cousin tried to end my life while I'm sleeping. My bummy uncle wanna call now that he sees me succeeding. My mama left me for a teacher, lost my dad to the preaching. Half my friends are buried 6 feet, all the rest in the precinct. Literally literally watched my grandmother die from diabetes. I guess my prayers were answered when my aunt got cancer and beat it. Now I wanna get her out of job, give her the Garden of Eden. I did a lot of bad shit, God got even, but first.
We gotta bring that last bar back, but I want to talk about everything else first. Yeah, he's opening up. This is the showing vulnerability and giving actual like life accounts like that. We've been on this journey. This is not his first time doing this. We've been on this journey every Monday, and I've seen him already open up. Maybe not as specifically about other family members like this, but we've talked about, you know what I'm saying, his dad leaving. We've talked about the issues with his mom. We've talked about a lot of this already. But him giving that vulnerability and open up like his family views and shit like that, that's tough. Now this line, this line that he just hit right after this.
Guess my prayers were answered when my aunt got cancer and beat it. Now I wanna get her out of job, give her the Garden of Eden. I did a lot of bad shit, God got even, but.
Alright, here's why this is super heavy, right? He is not making himself out to be a victim. He is not making himself out like I did everything right and woe is me, bad shit just kept happening to me. He said, I did a lot of bad shit and God got even. That's accountability. He's owning up. It's the simple bars that have a message behind them that is like just making me fall in love with him week after week after week. Like, we're here for it. Let's go.
For the price I had to pay, I wish I'd stop breathing. My girl sat in the bathtub, 8 hours bleeding. Hearing the doctor tell us our child's heart stopped beating. Fuck a million.
Wow. Been there, brother. Wow. This is a heavy ass track. I might not even be scoring. I don't think I could score this as a rap song. This is not to be critiqued like a hip hop song. This is like a diary entry. This is like something a little bit heavier than that. I don't know if I feel comfortable scoring this. This is more like, hey, let's appreciate this together. Let's break down what we're hearing. Let's connect over this. But yeah, I don't think this is the proper subject matter overall to be looking at from a bar perspective, if I'm being honest with you.
Stop breathing. My girl sat in the bathtub, 8 hours bleeding. Hearing the doctor tell us our child's heart stopped beating. Fuck a million. I wouldn't take $1 for a life, but I will do what's in my heart and trade this dollar for.
Look how young he is. That's like, we talk about race and sex and all that. How about the age range of who his music is relating to? Like, this is why that line was important about he's talking about I was going through shit at 10 years old. Because the last thing you want to see is a fucking 10-year-old hang themselves over fucking depression because they're being told that what they're talking about isn't valid. Like, you don't have real world problems. I had to deal with that. I know what that's like. For them to be like, you're a kid. What do you have to be sad about? Like, you don't pay no bills. You don't do this, that, and the third. And then look, you have a young bull jamming to this right now. That's tough. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I wrote the song in hopes that it could help someone get through the night with no intentions of getting paid. I'm just doing what is right. I do it for the fans. Know the real fans who stuck with me through the storm, cause they understand that there's a genuine pain behind the words I'm saying, and they embrace me. So I thank y'all for staying. Ain't it crazy that passion is my Achilles heel? Either that or keeping it way too real, but they don't know how it feels.
Passion is my Achilles heel. Either that or keeping it way too real. I talk about this with Styles P all the time. Styles P is never going to be famous commercially. He's never going to blow up because he's not going to sell out. He's not going to go and do what needs to be done to make those records that are going to play on the radio. He's too street. Similarly, that's what MGK is basically saying. He's going to keep talking to his audience. He's going to keep talking to EST. He's going to keep growing off of just giving out. Like, this is never going to play on the radio. You are never going to have a song on the radio talking about your family leaving you, about losing a child and stuff like it's just not going to happen. This is not a commercial hit. But he's not going to budge from this because the message and the impact that he has is more important than a Billboard number that's inflated by fucking radio record companies anyway. Like, let's go.
To feed off the energy of a crowd, step on stage and they get loud. And Dad, I'ma make you proud. I know we don't speak right now, but I think turning new leaves what we need right now. I love.
I don't really care about MGK's personal life in that bar. I care about what impact that is gonna have to that fucking 10-year-old that's sitting there listening to this. The idea of reconciliation. The idea that I'm hearing my hero, that I'm hearing an artist that I look up to talk about making it good with a parental figure that has put me through the same shit that I went through, then maybe I should go and try to reconcile ties with my family. Yo, listen to what he's doing. He's giving a guide, he's giving a map to the younger generation who is going, maybe not even the younger generation. Maybe you're sitting here watching this and you're 40 years old and your stubborn ass hasn't talked to your mom and dad in 20 years because of a falling out. Like, maybe it's not just the younger generation. I'm more concerned about the younger generation. Like, that's always been my thing. I look up when artists like look out for the young bulls, but yo, let's go.
You may not see right now, but I'm begging for forgiveness. I'm on my knees right now. You saw your son as a dropout, stuck around when I ran. Saw your son as a felon, now see your son as a man.
Let's go.
See your son be a father to a beautiful child, or just see your son, Dad, see me smile. Who would've thought what started at the bottom would someday grow? From 3 people in the crowd, unpaid shows, 6 people in the room, 1 meal a day. Another opening act when no one knows my name. Saw the demos that I passed out laying on the ground. Saw the rappers I befriended copying my style. Saw opportunities pass while these fakes got rich. Now I can't stop speeding like my brakes ain't shit. For 6 months I went through hell and back. Right at the height of my success, all of a sudden doctor said I couldn't rap. I had a pile up on my vocal cords, left with a choice. Stop now.
That's crazy. This is the same exact tale from Joe Budden. I'm gonna keep making these connections because this is my life and you're on my channel, so you're gonna have to hear about it, alright? But like, yo, if there's an entire album where Joe's vocal cords got blown out and they were telling him that he's never gonna rap again, and he put music out with his voice all fucked up and shit like that, you can go listen to it while he's beefing with fucking Def Jam because his record label didn't want to put out, like, to push him or nothing like that because they thought it was gonna be a flop because of the blown vocal. Yo. So many parallel, and with how hard I ride for Joey, like, I get it. I get the connections more and more every week with how hard, die hard this fucking fan base is. Like, yeah, we in here.
Or possibly lose my voice, but I woke up every morning and recorded till my throat swole shut. Cough blood after every show because it hurt that much. I went weeks without even saying the word to myself. No health insurance, so Dr. Bill's piled on the shelf. But for my daughter and my fam and every single fan, I pushed through it, now I'm back for y'all again. As for my competition, this the beginning of the end, but right now this is my return, amen. Kel.
I'm not gonna lie, that got me a little bit right at the end right there. When you see him come on at the end, so I guess this is like an official music video or whatever like that. Yeah, we're here for this. That was fucking something else.
And they say they know me. The fuck out of it.
Why do we try so hard to fit in when we were born to stand out? EST for life. Yo, I want y'all to go listen. Oh, what the fuck is the song, man? Is it just Stand Out? I really want to be sharing this shit with y'all, man. Give me 1 second. Yo. Alright, look up Joe Budden, Just to Be Different. Literally, can y'all see? Hold on, let me pull up the camera. I want to see if y'all can see this. The similarities between, like, the connection that I have with the music I listen to and the connection that EST has had so long with them, there are too many parallels. Joe Budden has a song called Just to Be Different, right? That first line, look at that first line. Why try to fit in when you a standout? There are so many similarities. Go listen to that shit, for real. I'm not scoring this. I'm not scoring this at all. This shit was beautiful. It was amazing. It was art. I'm not viewing this as just a rap song. Sorry if you come here for the scorecards, but not every track is meant to be broken down like that. I enjoyed this. This was super dope. Shout out again to Candace for recommending this, and drop down the comments, man. Talk to me. What are your thoughts on this, man? This was super dope. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming with me on this journey while we go and dive into MGK's music as well as other artists, and I'll see y'all on the next one.